I'm saving 10 plus hours every week using Claude Code, an AI coding assistant that most developers don't know exists yet. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to do the same, no matter what IDE you use. While you're paying extra for tools like Cursor or Windsurf, Claude Code comes included with your Claude Pro subscription for $17 a month. So you can use one subscription for chat and coding. Today I'll show you the 3 essential workflows that everyone working with Claude Code needs to know. I synthesized these after watching Anthropic's Mastering Claude Code in 30 minutes workshop. Let's dive right in. Workflow 1. Ask first, code later. The first thing you need to do when working with any new codebase is run /init command. This is absolutely essential. Claude scans your entire codebase, reads your README files, and looks for existing AI rules like cursor rules to understand how your code should be written. Then it creates a claude.md file that gets added as context to every Claude Code session. Let me show you exactly what this looks like. I've just run the /init command and Claude is scanning my codebase. After that's done, we can review the claude.md file. Claude identified this as a Next.js full-stack application with PostgreSQL. It documented the server client component patterns, database architecture, file organization conventions, and even the essential development commands. Claude now knows exactly how this codebase works and how code should be written to fit the existing patterns. Once that's done, you can ask Claude anything about your codebase. Here are example questions you can ask. When answering, Claude searches your files and Git history locally, then explains everything in plain English. It's time to move on to the workflow 2. Workflow 2, the planning loop. When you're building features, the biggest mistake is jumping straight into coding. Instead, use Claude to plan first. This prevents expensive rewrites and reduces hallucinations. There are 2 powerful approaches I want to show you. The first approach is creating a project roadmap. Start by asking Claude to generate a comprehensive roadmap for your project. Tell Claude, architect, plan, and implement a feature roadmap for this application. Analyze the current codebase and create phases with priorities. You can iterate with Claude on this roadmap. Ask it to refine priorities, break down phases, or add missing features. The key is getting Claude to understand both what you currently have and where you want to go. Here's the roadmap Claude created for my project. Notice how it identified the completed features: authentication with Clerk, database architecture with Drizzle, Todo CRUD operations, Stripe payments, and analytics. Then it organized future work into phases: quick wins, core features, business growth, and advanced features. This roadmap becomes a shared understanding between you and Claude about your project's direction. Once you have a roadmap, Claude can create specific to-do lists for the next features you want to build. Claude will analyze your roadmap and break down what changes need to happen next. As you can see here, I asked Claude about implementing to-do categories from the roadmap, and it created these specific, actionable tasks that prevent Claude from hallucinating or missing important steps. This 2-step approach, roadmap for vision, to-dos for execution, gives Claude the context it needs to build features that actually fit your project. Workflow 3, AI in the loop iteration. The secret to getting Claude to write better code isn't just better prompts. It's creating feedback loops where Claude can check its own work and improve. Here are 2 powerful iteration patterns that let Claude self-correct. Approach 1 is test-driven iteration. Start by having Claude design the test first. Tell Claude, Ultra think about creating failing tests for the task. then implement the feature until all tests pass. The beauty is that Claude can see its own progress. This eliminates the back and forth where you're trying to explain what's broken. For UI work, create a visual feedback loop. Give Claude a design mockup and say, using this mockup, build this component. Use Puppeteer to screenshot after each iteration and compare it to the target design. Claude writes the component, takes a screenshot, compares it to your mockup, identifies differences, and refines the code. It can iterate on spacing, colors, and layout by actually seeing what it built. Both approaches give Claude a way to verify its own work. This leads to higher quality code with fewer rounds of manual review. If this helped you discover something new, hit like so more developers can find these workflows. You can also sign up to my newsletter where I share what I learn about AI weekly. See you next time.